back.
Given all of your genre output, is there any film that you've done that you wish had more of a response to it, or more popular than it is, or that people like it?
Let me clear up a misconception. Every movie that I have ever made, when it first came out, was attacked critically and didn't do all that well at the box office, including Halloween. When we first released that movie, the critics savaged it. And it made very little until word of mouth spread. So I have no experience of releasing a movie and it being a giant hit. It just never happened for me.
Okay, right here.
What can we expect from you after the award?
Well, it's nearing basketball season. Don't work during basketball. I don't know. We'll see. I'm developing a couple of things. We'll see.
Okay. Over here.
When Dario Argento was here in March, someone asked him who the directors were that he really admired and which ones he would like to work with. And he actually named you as his answer to both. So I thought I'd ask you the same question. Who are the filmmakers that you admire?
I love Dario. He's a friend, and I just admire his films a great deal. He's an adventurous creator. Who would I like to work with? In what way? Work with how?
Collaborate on a film.
I'd love to be an actor. You guys make movies, cast me as the lead.
Okay, right here.
Of all the movies you have done, which one was the most challenging for you?
Boy, oh boy, that's tough. That's interesting. I don't know. Different movies in different ways.
Like which one you had, like, was that those more problems on the sets? Which ones you had work done together?
The hardest movie I ever made was very early on. It was a TV movie I made for television. It was 30 days of shooting. I had to do 3 hours, which means that every 10 days you had to shoot an hour of footage or more. And we had 88 speaking parts, 150 different locations. We had no money. And I've never worked so hard. I was a whipped puppy. I was a beaten dog when I did that. That brought me to my knees. That movie did. It was Elvis, the TV film. So that was the hardest. That was the hardest one. I've had some trouble on the set, occasionally here and there. Won't mention any names. Sorry.
Okay, right here.
How did you come to remake The Thing? Was it something you wanted to remake, or were you assigned to it?
That was an assignment. I didn't own the project, they came to me. And initially I thought this is a bad idea because the original movie is one of my favorites. I think it's really, really great. And it was only until I found a writer who knew how to do it. And let's go back to the novella that was written originally and base it more on that.
Okay, right here.
That was almost my question. I was going to ask how you feel when people mention the movie The Thing, and then they ask, oh, which one, the classic one or the Carpenter version, when your version is actually closer to the source?
How do I feel about that? It's fine with me.
Person behind him.
Out of all your movies, which one was like more entertaining or fun?
Man, it's all hard work, you dude. It's not fun and entertaining. The most fun, I guess, is Halloween, was because we were all so young and we just wanted to make a film and didn't know any better. But we worked like coal miners. It's a rough business.
Over here.
Yeah.
First, I'd like to know how Napoleon Wilson got his name, but I'm not prepared to die today. So, I know you're a big Westerns fan, and what do you think it is about Westerns that translate so well to horror, science fiction, and things like that?
I think the Western died with Star Wars. I think that was kind of the end of it. And the spaghetti Westerns helped pull it off, they kill it off.
Well, but you do it so well. I mean, like, Big Trouble in Little China plays very much like a Western.
It was written as a Western. originally. Big Trouble in Little China was a Western. Cowboy rides into San Francisco and gets involved with underground Chinatown. Because Westerns are our American myth. They have classic plots with classical heroes, and that always works well on the screen. That's why they translate into almost any genre.
Anyone over here? Okay.
What was your favorite movie that you directed?
The favorite movie that I directed?
Yes.
I can't name one. I love them all. That's real hard to do. But thanks for your question.
I want to ask, any news on the lost footage, the Halloween lost footage that was found?
Everybody's been asking me about this. What the hell are you talking about? I understand that somebody got a hold of the reels of film of Halloween.
Yes, a bunch of reels that had the other ending that you filmed.
The other what?
The ending where it shows Mike Myers running around.
I can't hear you. The other.
They said in the article that there was a scene where Mike Myers was actually dead at the end, and that you filmed that, and a different ending. That's what I read.
I did.
That's what I read.
No.
Okay, thank you.
No.
What I'm thinking is, could that have been, didn't you have Donald Pleasance shoot it two different ways? Like he expected the body not to be there the one way, and the other way he was surprised that the body wasn't there?
But in both cases, it wasn't there.
Yeah, that's the only dual ending, right? Or dual shooting.
It was a performance.
Right.
The actor who played the Shape in the original Halloween was Nick Castle. And I had him lie down, and we were doing a POV shot from the second floor window. I had him lie there as if he's dead. And then, because we're rolling the film, I said, okay, get up and walk out of the shot. So we have the shot where it's nobody there. A couple of times when I got a little bored doing it, I asked him to get up and dance out of the shot. And he's a complete ham, and it was an unbelievable dance. Show tunes, Broadway dance. Came back in the shot again, left again. Maybe that's what they're talking about. There was never another ending. It was never